Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I want to explain the second phase of software testing lifecycle, that is nothing but test planning. That is nothing but test planning. So test planning is a foundational phase in the software testing lifecycle where we create a roadmap for our testing efforts. So it is a roadmap for testing efforts. It is a strategic process that ensures our testing is organized, efficient, and aligned with your project goals. Okay, so test planning is nothing but is where we create a comprehensive test plan that outlines of the scope. So first one it defines like scope. Okay, scope. The next one is object objectives. Objectives. Third one is resources. Fourth one is schedule of the testing activities. Schedule of the testing activities. Okay. So this information available in test planning. For example, our e-commerce website, the test plan should specify the devices. So devices. And next one is browsers to be tested. Browser browsers to be tested. So in our e-commerce website, the test plan should specify the devices and as well as browsers to be tested and the test environment setup. So test environment. So I'm writing like shortcuts. So test environment setup TAS. So fourth one is testing milestones. Testing milestones. Okay. So these are the uh, important points are available in test planning document. Okay. So first one is understanding the test planning. So it is a first one is understanding the test planning. So before that, what is test planning? So what is test planning? It is nothing but it is a process of documenting how you will approach the testing. How you will approach the testing, including scope, objectives, resources, and schedules and deliverables. So let's say, for example, imagine you are tasked with testing a mobile app for a ride sharing service. Your test plan will detail the specific areas of the app you will test, like sign up, navigation, payment processing, and compatibility with different devices and operating systems. So this is the nothing but understanding the test plan. Okay, the next one is defining test objectives. So one of the essential aspect of test planning is setting clear objectives. So what do you want to achieve through testing? That is the first point. What are the quality goals for your project? That is the second point in the case of test object. So I'm repeating again. What do you want to achieve through testing? What are the quality goals for your project? Let's say, for example, continuing with the ride sharing app example. I'm continuing with the ride sharing app example. Your objective might be to ensure that the app is user friendly, reliable, and bug free with a focus on providing a smooth ride booking experience. Okay, the next one is scope of testing. Scope of testing. So let's discuss defining the scope of your testing efforts. What functionalities and components will be included in the testing process? So in the ride sharing app, the scope might encompass user registration, trip booking, driver rider communication, and payment processing. Anything outside of this defined scope won't be thoroughly tested. So these are the main areas to test. The fourth one is resource allocation. Test planning also involves determining the resources needed for testing, including test environments, test data, tools, and human resources. Okay. For example, you would allocate resources like smartphones with various OS versions, test the servers for simulating different network conditions, test the automation tools, and skilled testers. These are all coming to in resource allocation. Okay, the next one is test schedule. This is very important. So creating a test schedule is a crucial for effective test planning. It outlines when testing activities will take place, including milestones and deadlines. Let's say, for example, in the case of ride sharing app, you might set milestones for different phases such as alpha testing, beta testing, and final release testing. So don't worry about this alpha testing, beta testing, and final release testing. So I will explain in the later sessions very clearly. Okay. So in each phase we'll have a specific start and end dates. Okay, these are coming into the test schedule. The next one is deliverables. Okay, documenting the deliverables is essential part. So what reports and documentation will be produced during and after testing. So during the testing process and after the testing process. Okay, so for let's say for example for our app, so the ride sharing app, deliverables might include daily test progress reports, defect reports, test summary reports, and documentation on test environment setup and test data used. Okay, these are the deliverables after test planning. Okay, the next one is risk assessment. Sorry, not after test planning. So it includes the test planning. Okay, the next one is risk assessment. So part of the test planning involves identifying potential risks, potential risks and challenges that could impact your testing activities and outlining strategies. Okay, let's say for example, so it's a little bit confused, but I'm explaining with a real-time example. So same example, that ride sharing app, you would access risks like device compatibility issues. So like you would assess like risks like device compatibility issues, networking out stages, unexpected app crashes. Your strategy might involve using emulators for testing on older devices and having a backup network connection. Okay, so by applying these logic or these strategies, so you might avoid that risk. Okay, so in that it's a critical phase that sets the stage for successful testing. By carefully planning your testing efforts, you can ensure that your software is thoroughly tested and meets its quality goals. Okay, so before moving to the next phase, I want to explain again with real-time examples. Okay, so first of all, what is test planning? In the so I'm explaining like I'm taking one real-time example, that is the ice cream preparation. Okay, ice cream preparation. So first one is understanding the importance of test planning. So before moving that, what is test plan, right? So test planning is like preparing the ice cream party. Okay, ice cream party. You need to plan what flavors, toppings, and servings you will offer. Just as an organized ice cream party delights your guests, a well thought out test plan ensures a successful testing process. Okay, so imagine you are organizing an ice cream party for your friends to ensure everyone's satisfaction. You need to plan the ice cream flavors, toppings, and quantities. So coming to the software testing, you plan the test scope, objectives, and resources to ensure a smooth testing process. The next one is defining test objectives. So in the test planning, you need to define your test objects. This is similar to deciding the theme of your ice cream party. So whether it is a birthday celebration, an anniversary, or a casual get together. So coming to your ice cream party example, if your ice cream party is a for birthday celebration, your objective is to make birthday person happy. Okay, the objective is nothing but like in the context of birthday celebration, that birthday person is happy. Similarly, in the software testing, you define objective like finding critical bugs, ensuring system stability, or verifying specific functionalities. The next one is a test scope. So, in the context of ice cream party, much like deciding the number of ice cream flavors you will offer, test planning involves identify the test scope. This defines what parts of the test software, so what part of the software you will be testing. So if you are offering a 5 ice cream flavors, you are scoping your party to those specific choices. So in the software testing, you specify the modules, features, or components that you will be testing. Okay, the next one is test strategy. So it's nothing but like deciding whether you will serve ice cream in cones, cups, or whatever it may be. So it's about choosing the best approach to achieve your objective. So if your ice cream party themes is casual, you might opponent for serving ice cream in cones. Similarly, in testing, your strategy might involve manual testing, automation, or combination of both, depending on your project's needs. So fifth one is allocation part. Just as you allocate resources like scoop, toppings, and spoons for your ice cream party in test planning, you allocate resources like human testers. In the context of I'm talking about like in the context of software testing. So you allocate resources like human testers, test environments, and tools. Okay, you need to enough ice cream scoops, toppings, and spoons for your party guests. So in the testing phase, allocate right number of testers, hardware and software resources for your project. The next one is it's a very important phase, test schedule. Planning the timing of your ice cream party is crucial to ensure your ice cream does not melt. Similarly, creating a test schedule is essential to manage and execute your testing activities efficiently. So you schedule your ice cream party for a time when your guests are available. So in the context of testing, you create a timeline for test execution, including milestones, deadlines, and dependencies. The next one is risk analysis. Okay, just as you assess the risk of your ice cream melting under the sun. In test planning, you will perform the risk analysis to identify potential challenges that could affect your testing process. So in this case, you consider the weather and take precautions to prevent ice cream from melting. In testing, you assess risks like project deals, resource shortages, or critical software issues that might impact your testing plans. So the final conclusion about testing plan is the backbone of a successful testing process, just like preparing for an ice cream party. It requires careful thought, organization, and strategy. By following these steps and considering real-time examples, you can create a test plan that aligns with your project goals and ensure efficient test planning. Okay, so in this video, I explained test planning. So please subscribe to our channel. Please like the video. Thank you.